Hi there, Purple Girl here. So I had a fabulous pepper year this year. I grew lots of peppers. I grew large bell peppers, small bell peppers, banana peppers, lipstick peppers, candy cane peppers, jalapeno peppers, Antoy Romanian peppers, Hungarian hot wax peppers, and sugar rush peach peppers. Early prolific peppers, and even 3 varieties, I don't even know what they were because they were just a mixed bag that I bought. Now, I need to find something to do with all these peppers that I've harvested. And I'm going to show you a trick so you can preserve your harvest without getting sick of eating peppers nonstop for days. So when you have this many peppers, and trust me, this is just the last bits here. Actually, it's not. I still have some in my cold frame putting on filling out. So I actually still have more I'm going to be harvesting. But this is pretty close to the end of my pepper harvest, and I have harvested a lot of peppers already this year. I've pickled peppers, I've candied peppers, I've made them into all sorts of appetizers and snacks. I've marinated peppers, and I've even frozen peppers. So peppers work great to freeze, and then you can use them later to put into recipes where you would be cooking your peppers into the recipe. They won't be the same as like fresh eating, because once they thaw out, the cell walls have been broken and they'll get a little bit mushy. So they're not something that you're going to pull out and just have fresh peppers. But a lot of pepper recipes do require some cooking. So this is a great way to use them for that. As you can see here, I like to cut mine into strips, but you can really prepare them any way you want. You just want some nice, clean, healthy peppers. And if you prefer your peppers in small pieces in most of your recipes, then cut them into small pieces. I find a lot of times I'm throwing them into like fajitas and quesadillas and things like that. So I like them in large strips, and then these are easy enough to chop up if I want them smaller pieces for something else, like a chili or an omelet or something. So that's what you would do with your larger peppers. If you have jalapenos that you want to save for jalapeno poppers, but you just don't have time to be working on them right now, you can save your jalapenos like this and cut them open and make them into poppers after they've been frozen. I've never done it personally, but I've seen many sources that say that works just fine. So if that's something that you're interested in, I'd say give it a try. It looks like it works just perfectly. One thing I would recommend when you're freezing your peppers is to make sure that you label them clearly and freeze them separately if you have sweet peppers and hot peppers. So I'll just make a bag of sweet peppers chopped up like this, just a whole mixture of different types, and then I can make a bag of hot peppers, because you don't want to be thinking that you have sweet peppers in something or hot peppers and then you find out you have the wrong thing. But mine are all frozen in a clump. I just put them in, and I just put the cut slices in the bag, and I just freeze them like that. If you don't want them frozen in a clump like that, then spread them out on a cookie sheet, put them in the freezer, let them freeze like that, and then put them into your bag, and they'll be easier to separate. But I find that you give them a little knock and they come apart. They come apart quite easily. So I don't worry about doing the freezing on the pan first. So it's just that easy. You're just gonna clean your peppers up real well, inspect them, make sure you don't have any damaged, diseased peppers, and then just cut them up how you like. You know, with a large pepper, you want to make sure you're taking the seeds and the membrane out and cutting them up a little bit so that they freeze better for you, and then just pop them in your freezer, and they'll be there for you to use whenever you need them later. If you're like me and finding that you have more peppers than you know what to do with this year, then check out my pepper playlist to find some great recipes and preserving ideas for your pepper harvest. If you like your pizzas and your peppers in rings for on your pizzas, then cut them like that to put in the freezer. Really doesn't matter. Just don't want to freeze them, a big pepper like this, whole, because it's just going to take up so much room. You know, you could throw it in like this, but that's a lot of space compared to similar sized pepper. It's a lot less space taken up in your freezer if you cut it up. Now, if you're wanting to stuff your peppers, I think what I would do is I would prepare my stuffing filling and stuff my pepper and then freeze it like that. We don't really eat a lot of stuffed peppers, so that's not something that I'm concerned with, but I think that would probably be your best use of space, and then you'd have those stuffed peppers easily pop out and you know, pop into the oven, and it'd just be a quick, easy meal that's already prepped for you later on. So that would be my suggestion if you are looking to have stuffed peppers. Now again, you're not probably going to have quite the same texture to the pepper if you freeze it like that, but I think with a stuffed pepper it wouldn't really matter that much. So if you eat stuffed peppers, give that a try and let me know. Put it down in the comments. Let's see how it works out for you. Hope this was helpful for you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.